You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
This thing called PNM, this thing called UNC, is one set of dotishness to Mama Kai, you and me. It ain't have no color, it ain't have no race, it ain't have no principles or any values in place. And it was never meant to be the answer for unity. It shares no philosophy with any consistency. For when you watch the pedigree in each and every party, the difference you see turns out to be a case of power and money. Look here, them French Creoles in Saint-As, Maraval and Saint Clair, they don't hold no allegiance or no party here. Rich men must be supporting who they feel going to win. Loyalty, friends, means nothing. Money is their thing. That's why PNM quite young turned coat to UNC. And when Del Monte, his background showed he was with DAC. Hector Macklin, the speaker, swore PNM till he dead. And when the last election over, he was UNC instead. Augustus Ramreka Singh, I knew him in Tapia. Next thing I know, he was a PNM minister. John Humphrey changed from Trinity, and he joined about 5 parties. So he's only die-hard new and grassroots me. It's PNM and UNC. I lie. Oh, die, die, die. Oh, yeah, lie. This thing called PNM, this thing called UNC, is only a power play to get our sympathy. It's not about African, it's neither East Indian. It have nothing to do with anybody's religion. Kamaluddin is a Muslim, Mahavi a Christian to the brim. Yet Montano the mulatto, different race, same party, you know. Johnny Milton and Rex Awan are 2 Chinese politicians. And while both of them love PNM, Brian Whiteton had a problem. Them French Creoles in Saint-As, Maraval and Saint Clair, tell them they don't hold no allegiance or no party here. Right through, rich men must be supporting who they feel going to win. Loyalty, friends, means nothing. Money is their thing. The name Steve Ferguson is really an East Indian who with Ishak Galbar and sing, both parties they financing. Joey Saw and Emil Elias are PNM Lebanese, and yet Sabra of the same cast helps UNC pay their fees. Syrian businessman John Rahel, PNM make him mayor. An African Wade Mark as well, UNC made him minister. PNM's fundraising dinner had businessmen of all color. So it's only stupidity, you and me. It's PNM and UNC. UNC, it foolishly splitting we on the grounds of ethnicity. It make friends mash up fast, race hatred it unmask. It cause ignorant people to bring out their gun and cutlass. And while poor people arguing about who good and who should win, the leaders jumping like monkey from one party to party. Just look at Arthur Sanderson, Horace Brooms is the next one. And first they could skip, they deserve a pick for hop, step and jump next Olympics. Look here. 10 French Creoles in Saint-Anne's, Maraval and St. Clair. Tell them they don't know allegiance for no party here. Rich men will be supporting who they feel going to win. That's right. Loyalty, friends, means nothing. Money is everything. Halsey Bagan left UNC to open she own party. Kamala Bises and now previously she run wrong to UNC. Abu Bakr supported all three and now he fund nobody. Errol McLeod walking wrong daily, so you can't say which side he be. A&R, my good friend, walked out on Eric Williams years ago, and yet last year he would say how he loved Eric for so. Ralph Maraj and Manning get away, and Ralph was UNC next day. And yet Curtis, you cussing stupid me for PNM and UNC. God bless. Yeah, Alice Liverpool. Shockers. Hey, Chucky. Hey, Lion. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for cutting the message. This thing called PNL, this thing called UNC, it don't mean one blessed thing to Britain, France and Germany. It don't hold no water for Clinton and John Major. Them don't care who in power once they collect their Canada. When Clinton buy oil and sugar, no party doesn't matter. Them greenbacks that Clinton send we, Mark and Jack or UNC. That's why Deborah Mickens lately for the Tobago Assembly. I say hats off to she for thinking like me when you see it independently. Them French Creoles in Saint-Anne's, Maraval and St. Clair. Tell them they don't know allegiance or no party here. Rich men just be supporting who they feel going to win. Loyalty, friends means nothing. Money is everything. Abu Bakr left PNM, open his own party. Moving as some run from A&R to now, then he run back by UNC. Morgan Job joined now recently, cause he say that he love Robbie. But while he in now bodily, he mind still up in UNC. Party in TNT, money is their ideology. That's why Brian White don't tell me he ain't taking over our poverty. Ramesh Maharaj cussing Manning, but do you know he was PNM years ago? So would somebody show me the morality in PNM and UNC? Alive. God bless.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy
personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, we come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. And of course, doesn't matter what color shirt you wear, color t-shirt you wear a mauve t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, a salmon t-shirt, a purple t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village of the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what planet you're from Mazatanians, Venuranians, Xenoranians, Sonaranians. Each and every one is welcome in the village of the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me say a special welcome to 1/3 of the DAT Triplets, no other than the Storm, the Poet, McDonald, Waveney, Greta, Benskin, Diana, the Bajan, the Trinbagonian, the Poetess, the Poetress, the Motivational Speaker, from a certain place in Barbados, where many people are not sure if she's actually from there, but I think she's from there.
Hello, who is you from there?
But you ain't let me finish yet now.
Go ahead.
Okay. From a certain place where people have stated that they're not sure if she's from there, but I know she went to a school in St. Augustine, was a good girls' school, no other than, and she played on the hockey team, some people have said, and she also ran on the relay team. No other than,
with Lieber Wharton.
no other than Waveney, Benskin, Diana.
So who ain't sure? I from where they ain't sure from?
I don't know.
When you say so, there's some people who say they ain't sure that I'm from where I say I'm from. I know where I'm from. I grew up in 2 countries. And I from both have citizenship of both countries.
All right, so let me put it out there. Some people questioning whether you're actually from Trinidad or not.
What's that one?
Some people questioning whether you are a Trinidadian or not.
If I'm a Trinidadian?
Yeah.
I have a birth paper. You want me to go and bring?
Some people say there's certain type of birth paper that you could receive in Trinidad.
As in that birth paper you can steal? Well, I ain't looking to get locked up for thieving no Trinidad birth paper. What?
You can receive certain type of birth paper you can receive in Trinidad, but not steal. Receive.
You can certain type of birth paper you can receive?
Yes, in Trinidad.
That you and your PNM sycophants. I have a legal document issued to me by the government of Trinidad and Tobago I'm born in Paje, Tunapuna. And who want to question that, they can come on my live or come on my Facebook page and question me, or I could fly down Trinidad and meet with them.
You know the PNM responsible for issuing you that birth paper, right?
Yeah, I know whoever was in charge.
So yeah,
Actually, it has a name. What's her name? Phipps or Phipps on it.
So why you knocking the PNM? You get your birth paper.
What do you mean I'm knocking the PM? I'm not knocking the PM. If the UNC was in power, I would knock them too. I don't like what's going on.
But you get your birth paper under the PNM, you should be happy.
I get my birth paper because I'm a born Trinbagonian.
Right.
Okay? Who, no matter who was in power, I'm duly entitled to my birth paper. So I get my birth paper because PNM was in charge. So you can't mama guy me and come fool me. All right? Good.
All right, let me say.
And I work and pay taxes down there too. Something you ain't do.
Okay, let me say a special welcome. No other than Thomas E. Commissioner Nisbet Marshall from Silibia. Some people say Sally Bay. And of course, in Palaseco. Some people say close to Tesoro. You know, they used to have the Tesoro games. No other than Thomas E. Marshall Nisbet. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening. And good evening, Storm.
Good evening, Tom.
All's well?
All is well.
How about you, Mr. Wall Street?
I can't complain. I was just trying to
he's trying to start Bacchanal. But well, some people questioning where I born, if I born in Trinidad and certain type of birth paper. I don't want somebody talking to that.
No, they ain't questioning where you're born. They're questioning how you received your birth paper.
How I received my birth paper?
Yes.
I was born in Trinidad and Tobago to a Bajan man and a Bajan woman. Okay. And according to the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here duly recognized as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, wonderful. We are not
going to... Do you know there's a story where I thwarted the immigration efforts from deporting my mother to Barbados because my father knew girlfriend wanted him for herself. And they couldn't deport her because I was born there.
All right. You got to pick up that story, though. Eh?
Yeah, you have to pick up that story. Yeah, you got to pick that up.
Of course, First in the Village was, we have thing kind of change up tonight. No other than the Love Doctor.
Love Doctor.
Yeah, the Love Doctor. Oh, Rennie come in first?
Yeah, you're going to see
the Love Doctor coming first. You know, he say, boy, I want to come in and see Diana first. I want to come in first to see Diana.
If love was a bird, feeling of soaring high, making sounds of harmony. If love was a rabbit, makes you feel cuddly and tingly. Love could be many things, felt in many ways. With you, I hope it stays. Papa.
While making special poem, yes.
Papa.
When you're going clear, partner. You're going clear, boy. You're clear. When he says, yeah, boy, respecting the panel, Mr. Wars, Lady Diana, Mr. Tommy, sending out exceptional, emotional, sensational, loyal love to all the ladies, Diana. Oh, no, all the ladies. My bad. I thought I saw Diana.
See, it's starting Bacchanal again, huh?
Takesha was in second. Takesha, good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Cash.
Yeah. Takesha was inside. Yeah. Diana the Storm Boy, you get some purple hearts. Yeah. Then Tommy.
Royalty.
Blue hearts. Nadia, Lana, Rose, Carice, Marisa, Miss Coover, Joan, Erica, John. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Takesha inside. Takesha gets special thing to Ellis, Vonnie, Albert, Ulrich, Kylie, Troy, Chris, Tropic, Daryl, Reddy, Ken, Capiza.
I understand there's a lot of inclement weather in Trinidad and is interfering with the internet and stuff.
Yeah, Takesha's Only love in the village, no room for hate or negativity, just love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rennie says, good evening to Keisha, my sister Solia. Keep strong in the battlefield. Yeah, of course. So Keisha says, only in Trinidad and Tobago, a doctor can inside race talk and get 7 days when people say it's not a real place. The PM vex. Yeah, correct is right. You know.
Is that right? Only one?
Only in Trinidad, a doctor could inside race talk and only get 7 days. And when people say it's not a real place, the PM vex. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
that doctor.
that is, yeah, that is,
Yeah.
that. Mm-mm.
Doctor, man. Doctor, we had that picture too, yes.
But you know,
Nadia
I
was
won't.
in third. Hold on, Nadia was in third. Good night, everyone. Nadia. Nadia says, good night, Tony. Diana Benskin, good night. Ah, boy, Eugene, boy. Somehow, the phone working out for Eugene now, boy.
Mm.
Eugene, Mean Gene, good evening, WZYE. He even get an emoji for the first time, you know.
Huh?
First time, he learned how to do emoji, finally. After all these time creating technology, now learn to do an emoji. WhatsApp's will just blessing, love, and happiness. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Y'all, I'm having a cup of tea first thing for the day here.
You sure that is tea? Diana,
Yeah, I was outside doing some painting.
just tell me that is tea, you know. Nadia says,
It's
Diana,
tea, yes, it's tea. You like bacchanal, you know.
oh, yes, that's right.
And it's hot. Look, it's steam coming from it.
You hot and you drinking tea?
I said I'm hungry. I have air in me.
Oh, okay. Look,
I
Tommy,
said the tea is hot.
Tommy drinking tea too. Tommy, what kind of tea you drinking?
So what's up?
Eh,
So what's up, tea, boy? Yeah, man.
mhm.
Yeah, you're going clear, Tommy. You're going clear there.
I'm having a cup of chai.
A cup of what?
Chai tea.
Okay, CHI or CHIA?
CHAI.
CHAI, okay. What is the difference between chai tea and chia tea?
I have no idea. I just like the taste. Mhm.
I,
Okay.
I think your pronunciation is chai, but if you go to the store, they will say chia.
Okay.
I was just
It ain't
wondering.
spelled chia, no. It ain't spelled CHIA. It's spelled CHAI.
No, but it's called that chia.
No, it don't. CHAI is chai. CHIA is chia.
So they're two different teas, chia and chai.
CHAI. That's the tea I drinking.
Okay, all right.
I thought they were one and the same.
Chia is that black seed thing. CHAI. See? Chai or CHAI. And if you're going to put CHIA, it gives you something else.
Okay.
Okay.
But they make tea with chia.
I never heard of that one. I just CHAI.
Nadia said there are plenty rain in Trinidad.
Look
Yeah,
like
they got a lot. I drink.
rainy season kind of fooling everybody. Coming early.
Mhm.
Well, listen, we hope they're ready for any flooding in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I was reading yesterday that Wassa was going to be shutting down
Oh, Lord.
quite a few of its pump stations because of the rain and the rubbish or whatever you want to call it in the water that clogs the intake and this and that.
Mhm.
I say this thing sounds really like back in time, you know. Anyway, I don't want to say anything bad because I read some good things too about Trinidad.
Huh?
Yeah, I read where Miss Chow, she's the CEO at Heritage, was about to retire, and they were
Mhm.
talking about what a good performance Heritage has given over the last 4 years, and they're able to pay royalties and taxes and stuff that Petrotrin couldn't afford to do because Petrotrin was hemorrhaging so badly. So I said, well,
Okay.
I said so.
So if Heritage is doing so good, how come it doesn't employ all those dislocated workers?
Well,
How come they're still suffering?
the problem with Petrotrin, as I was told, is that there were too many workers to be paid and for doing little or nothing. So
That sound like That sounds like Trinidad and Tobago.
So it had to be restructured.
When
And
with
restructuring now, it went from the red to the black.
okay, very good. That's very good. So the surrounding communities where heritage is, they are benefiting from the black that they're experiencing now. I
couldn't tell you exactly. I know when I went through Marabella the last time, the traffic is still heavy, like when Point Up here was in operation.
Well, we want to see it trickle from those people's pockets straight into the community, surrounding communities.
Well, I would tend to think if they've gone from red to black, there's more funds for social intervention. Okay,
so we want to see that.
But we don't know.
I guarantee you, Tommy, if you go to the surrounding neighborhoods, that's good news. But if you go to these neighborhoods in proximity, you're gonna find disgruntled people, and they're not. It's not trickling down to them.
You cannot please everyone, but at the same time, what I'm saying is that.
Okay, I gotta take this call. I'll come right back.
So, Anselm.
Yeah.
So there's at least there's some kind of feel good news sometimes, as to some things that happen, because I mean, I was pretty unhappy with the fact that all these people are out of work, and it seemed to be such a big problem. But if they've gone from red to black, that's a good thing, no?
So we have become so cynical in Trinidad and Tobago. We are very cynical people. Many of the people in Trinidad and Tobago are very cynical today. Even when you have good news, they don't want to wait to see, right, how the good news will trickle down to the population. They just want to know now. Okay, you remember when we had the deal with when they had the Dragon deal thing?
Yep.
People are already asking, well, where the money going? They ain't got no money yet. At least they have a place where they could start. They have found, natural gas. They still have to work out the deal with Venezuela and so on. So I mean,
the guest trying to log in, right? But Anselm, that's good news, Tommy. However, I understand there are a lot of people who are still waiting on their severance packages from the closed down place.
Well, maybe just maybe they didn't have it, but now they will be getting it.
Well, how long you want them to wait? I good news, yes, but we want to see the excess fat and the excess cream spread to the communities.
We need to have dialogue with someone who knows who's on the ground and who knows.
That's very good, but all the corruption there, I don't know. I don't know. Corruption is in everything. It's like an octopus. All the corruption tentacles in everything.
You see, Diana, again, we have to be very careful with our words. You just said corruption is in everything. That's not true.
Anselm,
it's not true.
Anselm, if it is not overtly, it's covertly.
Diana, we cannot say corruption is in everything.
If it ain't covertly, it's overtly.
No, but it's untrue.
If it ain't above the board, it's under the table.
So listen to this.
Wait a minute. It may not. You may not come to light yet, but it's going on in the background.
No.
Come on, Anselm. Look at the. I'm calm, eh? Look at the issue with the guy. What's his name? The gang leader and the nephew and that CPEP or URP contract and all that. Huh? We know what we're talking about. You just somebody put in the chat. Who is it? Somebody help me with the name now. So much things is going on in that chat. Look at that. And his nephew is the gang leader, is the URP, and he's head of a gang allegedly. It's in the background somewhere. Somebody taking something and something. I'm being
comes into the chat.
And I'm being birdies whisper in my ear that have known the operations of the PNM from inception, and they said that is their modus operandi.
Anna, and if we are all entitled to our opinion.
Right, and that, I'm just saying.
We are now
So,
entitled to our own facts. If a statement is made, there's corruption in everything, means to say that whatever is happening in whatever country it is, it involves corruption. If we make
where's Trinidad and Tobago on the corruption index in the
yeah, let
world?
me finish though. Yeah, let me finish. Yeah, let me finish. If we making statements, there's corruption in everything, means to say that everything that's happening in Trinidad has corruption in it. And that's an inaccurate statement. It's just an inaccurate statement.
And that is my opinion, whether it's inaccurate or not. That's my opinion. What is the corruption? Where is Trinidad and Tobago on the corruption index in the world?
And
you put it up.
And that doesn't tell you that there's corruption in everything.
Everything, 98% of things then. If it is so high up on the corruption list, corruption had to be in a whole lot of stuff.
So therefore you just
I have to go. I call the person calling again, the guest.
Yeah. But Dr. Arjun told us that there are certain things that corruption cannot take place in, especially if it's from certain agencies, if it's funded by certain agencies. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So
you see, we keep making these statements, Tony, right? And we have to stop making these statements because it's inaccurate.
Well,
Tommy, what does everything mean to you? What does everything mean to you?
But some of us have become conscious of the fact that we have to be impeccable with our words. So we tried our best to be, but we all have to learn to be impeccable with our words.
So what does everything mean to you?
That means that there's nothing.
Let me look up the meaning of everything. Sense.
Mean all, mean everything, all.
Everything means all, right? I mean, everything means all. So if you are saying, right, for example, right, I had a big debate this weekend, and this was on a site, a WhatsApp group where there's many UNC people. There's more UNC people than other parties. And somebody put, right, nothing good in happening in Trinidad and Tobago. I said that's an accurate statement. And I give them 10 things that's good that's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what they say? I get that from the Balize House. Balize House sent me that. I did my own research on them. And Balize House sent me that. Balize House could pay me?
Yeah, regardless of who's in power, they do good, they do not so good, they do. Regardless of who's in power, they're all human. But for the most part, we would hope that they would do more good than not so good.
Yeah, and anytime I hear people say everything, nothing, anything, I take them to task. Simple. Because if nothing good is happening in the country, that means nothing good is happening.
I agree that there's quite a bit happening that's adverse. When it comes
I agree with that, Tommy. I agree with that. I totally agree. And I also tell any people, I say, listen, I agree that there are some, you can say that, you know what? There are many things happening in the country that are not good. I could agree with that.
Yeah, because if you scan in the newspaper, it can depress you.
Yes, of course.
But if you take your time and look in between, you'll see one or two things that are happening that's positive here and there.
And Tommy, and that's all I'm trying to say to people, right? If you want to make somebody look bad, you could say everything or nothing or anything. And I'm telling them, like, no, that's easy to disapprove. It's easy.
You see, and another thing too, news. What sells news is bad news. Good news don't sell news.
Yeah, and when you are right, regardless of who's in power, there's always critics giving criticism. That's a normal attitude of the people. Yes, and what we have to do, we have to stop making blanket statements, right, about what's going on in the country. Because once you say all means all, you know. All doesn't mean half or 75% or 99%. All means 100%. Everything means 100%, right? Anything, any. Those are all inclusive.
When the guest is having connectivity issues, one body doesn't have a Facebook. Next one, YouTube. I told her to go into if she has a Gmail to open her Gmail account, and they will give her access. So they're trying now.
Okay. If not, we could try something on WhatsApp.
Yeah, otherwise if she doesn't get in, then I'll just let her call the number straight.
So Diana, Mean Jean wants to know why such negativity towards TNT.
Answer them not today. Mean Jean, not today. I'm zoning all y'all out. I made a statement. Trinidad and Tobago is high on the corruption index, so there's corruption in, if
Diana,
not everything, 98.
Diana,
and that is my opinion. Mean Jean, not today.
Diana, Trinidad and Tobago is not
Mean Jean and Anselm, not today.
No, but Trinidad and Tobago is not high on the corruption index.
And where they located? Where's the number?
They might be about 86. There's
okay then.
They're not high. That's not high.
What was the list that they were high on? The number 4, 5, or 6?
There were 6 in I think in criminal or murders in our country. They were number 6 in the nation.
Okay.
Number 6, and Venezuela was number 1.
Okay.
So again, you see what we are saying. All I'm saying is this, right? When you say high, that means to say they like in the top 10 as far as the corruption index is concerned. That's high. That's
in
high.
In the Caribbean. But where are they in the Caribbean countries? Woo!
I could look for that. Okay.
They go in the corruption index.
I will look for that. Where is Trinidad? Where's Trinidad ranked in the Caribbean for corruption? Corruption.
No.
Let's look for that.
Wait. Come on.
Okay. Okay, they don't give a number. Okay, hold up. They don't give a number there. Let me try something else. So we're trying to see where's Trinidad rank as far as the corruption is concerned. Where's Trinidad Tobago rank in the Caribbean for corruption? Okay, let's see. By the way, they had a news story today about that drug bust in Trinidad. That wasn't the largest drug bust in Trinidad, eh? I don't get what number. They're not giving me a number. What number? What number? Folks, we're trying to figure out something here. What number is Trinidad and Tobago ranked in the Caribbean for corruption? Okay, we get into it. We like to get down to the nitty-gritty, you know? Okay. Okay, it has the following top 5 countries in the Caribbean with the highest corruption: Haiti, Dominican Republic, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and Jamaica. The following top 5 countries in the Caribbean with the lowest corruption: Barbados, Bahamas, St. Vincent, Dominica, Grenada. Right? So we could have, where's Trinidad and Tobago rank in the corruption perception index?
42 points out of 100.
Yes, correct is right. Correct is right. And the corruption perception index.
So they're less than midway.
Yeah. Okay. So I think where we have to look at these numbers. Okay, Trinidad and Tobago is ranked 77 out of 180 countries.
77 out of 180.
Yes, 180.
Midway of 180 would have been 90.
Right. Mhm. So, I mean, it have other countries, other Caribbean countries that are ranked higher than them as far as corruption is concerned. And we went over that list already.
Yep.
So all I'm saying is that we have to become a people whereas that we don't just throw state, we don't use this spaghetti theory, right? We throw stuff up on a wall and see what goes stick. You know what I mean?
True.
I think we have to get better than that.
We are better than that.
Yes, we are better than that, and we have to get better. And this is not to say that we're not having difficulties in the country. You know? That's not to say that. That's not to say that things can be better in the country. Things can always be better. That is not to say that, you know, we have high crime in the country. Yes, we have all these things. You know, but let me don't throw around these words loosely about everything and anything and everything. You know, I think we got to be careful with that. That's just the way I think.
We truly have to be impeccable with our words.
We have to be impeccable with our words. Because, you know, anybody could say, if I says everybody in Trinidad like track and field, what do I mean? If I say everybody loves track and field, or everybody loves cricket, what do I mean? Everybody is everybody.
Talking about cricket, I saw that cricket is coming to the US in a big way, they say.
That'll be a good thing. You know, there'll be more places for them guys and them to get jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, that's great. More places for them to get US dollars. And cricket could be big in this country, you know.
Of course.
You know, we have franchises in different states, just like you have with basketball and baseball and NFL and even soccer. That could be an excellent thing. You know what I mean? There'll be more people making money. And I think that's always a great thing.
Okay, they're trying to come in. You might see a name, Siobhan Charles.
Okay, yeah. As soon as they come, I'll let them in.
Right.
Yes.
And I told them they still can't get in to call the studio direct, your number.
Yeah, I'll have to put them through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think what it is that, you know, I mean, look, even Gary Griffith, he put out a statement today. Let me read his statement. Gary Griffith put out a statement today because everybody wants to blame the poor commissioner of police. Everybody wants to blame the poor commissioner of police. Yeah?
So she's broke. She's poor, you say?
Look, look. You know who's to blame in Trinidad and Tobago for the crime? The people that are sitting in position, and Dr. Rowley referred to them, and allowing stuff to go on in certain key positions. I have a video with that, right? And they're letting things come to the port. And then, you know, your parents have the children and they're coming home with this, that, and they turn and they're out in the street. Nobody cares. They're not following through. Right? That's where the crime coming from.
What are the consequences?
Well, the consequences, you break the law, arrest you, and deal with you accordingly, according to the law. You break the law, handle you according to the law. And you're going to wait 20 years in remand for what? 10 years in remand for what? Huh? Come on. Telling me all up in there corrupted? Please. Look, today I heard a news article where the Vatican and the Catholic authorities, blah, 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 which Hawaii denounced years ago, they had a 5-year investigation and it revealed that over 70 years, 2,000 kids were molested. And you know what they do? They shift the alleged perpetrators from parish to parish. 5 years it took them.
So what happened?
So how?
The Trinidad government running the Vatican?
How? No. How come? I'm Tommy. This was going on. You, Anselm, and Mean Gene. Y'all trying to distract me. I ain't them stupid. I ain't one of them brain dead. You know. Come on. You have people.
Don't take it the wrong way.
You have people. Well, I smell something going on here, and I pick up on things. You have people sitting in remand in Trinidad and Tobago for how long? For what? Took them 5 years to discover over 70 years, over 2,000 kids were molested. One to the Sabga report. How many years? How many years? 25 years?
Broken justice system.
All right then. So why is it broken? You have corruption in the places that will make the place run right. That where corruption sit down and thrive.
What happened?
The places that will make Trinidad and Tobago better, it's sitting in there. It has its appointed position and it thrives.
If you set the playbook right and follow it to the T, then all will be well.
Well, then let me ask a question. Who is the ones perpetrating and allowing the atmosphere of corruption to thrive? Fellow Trinbagonians. They calling me again. Let me go. I'll come right back.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So Gary Griffith put out a post today, a press release from the NTA, and let me just read the first paragraph for you. This is Gary Griffith now. He says, "Ebola is the symptom, not the cause. As the country witnesses unprecedented levels of crime, inclusive of murder and home invasion, and with most living in constant fear of being the next victim of murder, rape, or kidnapping, it is understandable why so many resorted to blaming Earl Christopher as the head of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. But while Earl appears to be the designated scapegoat,
yeah, I think they're in the background now. Are you seeing a Siobhan Charles?
No, nobody's there.
No, yeah, she says she's going to enter now.
Those truly responsible for our chaotic state are the persons behind our appointment, namely members of the POLSC, the president and who appointed them, and politicians who may have appointed compliant persons or persons they could easily influence, coerce, or intimidate into doing their bidding. The country should never forget that the meeting at President House between PM Rowley and the chair of the POLSC, Bliss C. Prasad, broke the law by illegally suspending a commissioner of police. Then President Paula May Weeks also acted outside of the bounds of her constitutional duties by refusing to send the merit list to the parliament, and members of the POLSC board all resigned in disgust at Rowley's action. So Gary Griffith is just coming out and saying, again, we're looking for a scapegoat, and basically the current commissioner of police is just a scapegoat, and we will blame her for everything.
I heard in one address, the PM was referring to the fact that the playbook is what allows things to be going south instead of right. That same constitution we talk about all the time. So everybody knows that the constitution is flawed, but who's doing what about it?
Because the constituents ain't making enough noise. They're not getting up and marching. They're frightened to lose this and they're frightened to lose that. They're not, or they say, my business fixed. Make out all they can. That's what's going on. They have a set of old stalwarts. And I'm saying old because they're over 60. Yeah, they're closer to the departure launch than the arrival launch. And they're sitting down with their inbred thoughts that, it's going this way and nowhere and we ain't going no other way. They don't want somebody else over and they want their party up in there. They don't. No, all the things seeing is party, party, party. They're not seeing country. That is what's going on. And then you have people, going down that race road. Oh, we don't want this one over here. We don't. Stupid. Look at Guyana. And that is why Guyana thriving. Trinidadians have to get off that stupid bourgeois mentality you all have and fix the country. But if you had to put a crapo in there, like I said, put the crapo in there and get it fixed. But no, everybody is stuck in their comfort zone. They're bothering me, so I don't care. I know, I talked to a couple of people. Well, huh?
However, over 60 years,
nobody wants nothing changed because everybody cushy and everybody eating our food. But when things get tight, then they want to call America and harass people for this and harass people. Fix all your country. I tried to ask them, do you want a piece of the pie or do you want the recipe? Do you want a piece of the pie or do you want the recipe?
But with the
Make
recipe,
up your mind.
With the recipe, you will always have pie.
Make up your mind. Or you want crumbs. Make up all your mind. Look, Guyana, they're able to do it. What's wrong with Trinidadians?
Guyana is not without challenges.
Yeah, but they're doing it though. I watched them do a ceremony the other day, and they were very cordial to each other, opposition and incumbent. I said, look. But no, in Trinidad and Tobago, there's a name calling, and who horn who, and who do this. And mean people catching in and women missing, women being murdered, people home invasion. Come on. I don't live there and I fed up there. I don't live there. You couldn't pay me enough money to live in Trinidad.
You see the knackers.
I might do Tobago, but you can't pay me enough money.
Is what's plaguing the land.
Nah. You couldn't pay me enough money to live in Trinidad. It's too, man. The healthcare system, you don't know. You don't know. Look, I have a friend. Passed away the other day. Went to the hospital. He wasn't feeling well. Apparently, he said a stroke. And they took forever to triage him. And he felt like he was not being, treated well. And he left and he went back home and died. Huh? Here in America, you go and they see a stroke suspect, you are triaged immediately.
Agree.
So folks, it's almost the top of the hour, and our guest is in the background. Siobhan, I see you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95. Let's go for a quick station identification. We'll be right back. And when we come back, we will have some family members of the young lady who went to the hospital, and the situation is a grave situation that, it's very, very troubling. I will put it that way. So stick on stay. We'll be right back. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Hey, Tobago is on 27th of May. Victory Nation presents us, the original Zest. Yes, Tobago, original Zest. It's on 27th of May. You don't want to miss this one. Yours truly, S. Carter. I'm going to be there representing for the girls, them. We linking up by Sharkies by the Sea. And we're going right down till we lie down, 11 p.m. till. Ladies, you're free before midnight. So make sure and be there from early. And remember, me tell you, we're going straight till sun up. Remember, me tell you, the original Zest. Us, S. Carter, for the girls, them.
You get answer?
Roxborough Tobago, Victory Nation presents the original Zest 2K 23. Which part? Right by Sharky and Roxborough by the sea. Remember me tell you, Jalano is gonna be there. Rascality in the place. Casper the Lyrical. Look out for S. Carter and Killigan. Also from Tobago, Madman Ish and Selector Father. The country bad boy them in the place. Song system powered by Power Kid. Remember me tell you, Roxborough the place nice. Ladies, you know, say you're free before midnight. Countryside we say, Black Culture Song will be passing through. And a whole lot more Tobago DJs. Remember Countryside, it's steamy.
This thing called PNM, this thing called UNC, is one set of dotishness to Mama Kai, you and me. It ain't have no color, it ain't have no race, it ain't have no principles or any values in place. And it was never meant to be the answer for unity. It shares no philosophy with any consistency. For when you watch the pedigree in each and every party, the difference you see turns out to be a case of power and money. Look here, them French Creoles in Saint-Anne, Maraval and Saint Clair, they don't hold no allegiance or no party here. Rich men must be supporting who they feel going to win. Loyalty, friends, means nothing. Money is their thing. That's why PNM quite young turned coat to UNC. And when Del Motley, his background showed he was with DAC. Hector Macklin, the speaker, swore PNM till he dead. And when the last election over, he was UNC instead. Augustus Ramreka Singh, I knew him in Tapia. Next thing I know, he was a PNM minister. John Humphrey changed from Trinity and he joined about 5 parties. So he's only die-hard new and grassroots me. It's PNM and UNC.
Back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, we come there every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Well, I've seen that our guests have disappeared. They was in the background and then they just disappeared. So we're going to wait for them to log back in. You know, let's go to the chat, see who's there. Hailey says, I stink on dirty fat, eh?
You're right, Eileen. That's all they're good for.
Because they have no job, they're broke.
Mm-hmm.
These bandit men out there committing crimes to pay for hair and nails. Do for big or bad fat. Oh God. Oh, they're good, yes. I tell you. Yeah. Rennie says, just goes to show the level of one's mentality. Most of the time it's beneath par. Trinidad Margot, welcome. Good night.
Good night, Trinidad Margot.
You know, I just find that, you know, and I've said this earlier, we have become a very cynical society in Trinidad and Tobago. And it doesn't matter if any good things happen to the country. And I'll say to this over and over. I'll say about this over and over. There are many of us who want the crime to be like 1,500 murders for the year. Right? They just want bad things to happen to the country. And when bad things happen to the country, many people in the country suffer. You should want good things to happen to the country for the betterment of the people living in the country. Right? What good does it do that you want bad things to happen to the country? It might serve your party's purpose, yeah. But what good does that do? I don't know. Tommy, maybe you may know. Maybe you may have a different take on it.
It's for brighter minds than mine to really determine why people want evil over good instead of good over evil.
I don't know why. I would think that if I'm living in the United States, right? I want good things to happen in this country. I mean, we had Donald Trump in this country. You think every day I woke up, I wanted to go outside, and there's a possibility I driving down the street and ICE might come and pick me up and send me back to Trinidad for whatever reason? You understand? I don't want that. You see? And there's a lot of things that I don't want. You know? And I'm glad that we don't have to worry again about if we go on a bus, ICE might come on the bus. You understand? And ask you for your passport. And you might not have your passport and they might take you down. You know? Or you might break a law, a traffic law, and they decide, you know what? You break the law, they take you and put you on a plane and they ship you back to wherever you come from. I didn't want that. I don't want that. I want betterment. So today, are we more comfortable living in the United States than when we had 45?
I would say somewhat. The only issue is that with the mass shootings, that is problematic because we have some persons who are mentally deranged, or should I say motivated in a state of hate towards people that don't look like them.
Everybody has grown intolerant of one another, each other. They're finding something the next person to be intolerant about. All right? Your color, your race, your religion, your way you talk, your height, if you're thin, if you're fat, if you're short, if you're tall, something with human being. And there was an assassination attempt today or yesterday on Joe Biden. You know that, right?
Well, they charged the perpetrator with that, but was he really equipped to assassinate the president? I know he rammed.
Well, they said he come out of his mouth and he said that is what he wanted to do. On the news, I listened carefully. That he said that is what he wanted to do. They're trying to log in again, Anselm. They said they were there waiting, but like the music kicked them out or something. I said, yeah, it is. I gave them a thing to call WhatsApp if any other problem. They said that he had a what kind of flag?
A Nazi.
Yeah, and he hailed that fella name that I don't call out of my mouth. He said his intention. What is it? And the thing is, he's 20 years old.
And that's really sad that you have these youths who are poisoned, and 45 is responsible for a lot of their behavior.
And yet he is possibly in the running for
another term.
So
anyway, he's gonna get good competition, good stiff competition. We'll see what happens.
I you know what I don't understand? Some of the agendas, or some of them, they want to get in there to, like, oppress. That's the agenda, to oppress and make life uncomfortable for certain people and certain races and religion. And I'm like, all of we here on this earth for a short period of time. Why am I going to make it my business, my agenda, stress myself out to make life uncomfortable for you? I'm not doing that. Now, if you come to me and you make me uncomfortable in my domain, in my space, I will retaliate. But I'm not going to get up one morning and say, okay, let me see how I go fix Anselm today. Let me see how I go do it, Tommy. I don't have time for that. That's too much hard work. I studying what to write, how to grow my money in my portfolio and hope it don't lose, what's going on now. And I'm seriously considering, what do you call it? The CBD business.
Okay.
Right? That seemed to be doing well.
It's
But
very
I ain't got time.
profitable.
Some people make it their business to make other people unhappy and uncomfortable and conspire and do all kind of things. That's too much hard work for me.
You know,
Too
but
much hard work.
the thing is, this talk about immigrant, all and everybody, should I say 99% of the Americans are immigrants, because the 1% Native Americans, they have them in a corner somewhere.
When they was coming through Ellis Island, them wasn't jumping the wall and breaking the law though. They come through both. But I'm glad to see how they're taking them and housing them and working them out and trying to get them temporary ID and those sort of things, right? I'm glad to see that,
But you
because
see,
Lord knows where they're running from. Huh?
the majority of new immigrants are Venezuelans.
Well, Lord knows they're human beings. Lord knows where they're running from. Eh? You don't know.
You
But
see
for them,
how many Venis are coming in, Anselm?
for them to be where up here, there's a whole lot of Central Americans too. Not only because remember the continent connected.
Yeah, but I'm saying quite a large number of them are Venis.
But how you know that? You don't know that?
No, that's
they all speak Spanish.
No,
you don't know that. But look, and what the mayors, where they're coming in those southern states, they putting them through, they sending them, busing them to the sanctuary states. And like people up in Rockland County are annoyed that Mayor Adams sent a busload up there. But when they had to run from that fella, and they were glad for somebody to take them in, their ancestors. You see, the whole thing repeating again. They had to run, they were fleeing persecution in Europe, right? Mm-hmm. And they were glad for anybody to take them in. Okay, now the situation reversed, and you send them to their neck of the woods, they're not happy. So
you saw what Benjin said, no ammunition was found in the van.
It's what it is. You're not seeing them, Anselm?
No, they're not there.
All right, let me go one more time. I'll be right back.
Yeah, what Minjin said is true. So even if they want to accuse him of an assassination attempt, there was no weaponry that he could carry out that with.
Hmm? So that's just to show you that, sometimes we, like for example, right, the media said that the drug bust in Trinidad and Tobago was one of the largest drug busts in Trinidad. Some have on land and some have the largest drug bust. That wasn't even the top two largest drug busts in Trinidad and Tobago. The largest drug bust was on Monos Island for like 700 million. Right? The second one was somewhere in Cocorit for like 600 million. And the media get that wrong. The media, the media in Trinidad and Tobago get it wrong.
Very often they do.
Right?
Very often they get things wrong because they don't fact check.
That's the thing. That's the thing. And Tommy, when I put up, I mean I don't mince me to say that. I am not a supporter of the RPNM. I don't mince me to say that. I'm not a supporter of the RPNM. However, Tony, if you put up inaccurate information, right, I will just give you the facts. Right? So the facts on, right, that the government have done nothing good and happening in the country. That's what it was. Nothing good. I get 10 facts, and I give you what it is, and I give you the facts of 10 things, good things happening in the country. And you know what they say? Oh, these are Balize juice drinking Balize juice. What does Balize juice taste like?
I don't know.
I really never had it. Where you could buy that?
I don't know. Maybe we should explore that.
Yeah. I want to know somebody in the chat, can you guys tell me where you can buy Balize juice? Because I don't know, it must be a real good juice. And not only that, Tommy, but I get 3 different voice notes. I get 2 voice notes from 2 prominent people in Trinidad, prominent. And I get a next one from my radio host in Trinidad, right? And he's saying to me, what's he saying to me now? He's saying to me that why you repeating what you get directly from Balize House? Did I ignore him or did I think I ignored him.
He sent it to you from Balize House?
No. He asking me.
Why? No, I'm saying he knows that you got it from Balize House because he sent it.
Right, correct is right. Right. So he's saying, with authority, you get that from Balize House. You just repeating where you get from Balize House. And I'm like, wait, I wonder if I could play that on. Let me see if I could play that on here. Hold on, Let me see something. Tommy, tell me if you're hearing this. What is this? I forget the name of the thing where okay, I think this is it. Here it is. All right. Let me see if I could play this here. I wonder if you're gonna hear this.
Go ahead.
Let me see. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I could play this now. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Let me see if you can hear this. Tell me if you're hearing this. Hold on. You hearing that, Tommy?
Not yet.
What can you put in the chat here?
I hear something soft.
Shows that you are fanatic.
All right. You can't hear it, so I have to get.
It's soft.
Yeah. I have to do it in a way. Let me see if I have this thing all the way up there. Hold on. Yeah, I have that thing all the way up. All right. So here's the guest. Let's go back to the guest then. We'll do that after. Let me add that and let me add the guest.
Yeah, I sent them a video. Yay! On how to log in.
So hello, welcome to In the Village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. You all are live. How are you all doing today?
Unmute your mic.
Mute your mic.
Touch the microphone.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, we okay with it?
Okay, how are you all doing? Who's here with us? Who's here with us tonight?
Siobhan Charles.
Siobhan, how are you?
This was the.
Okay.
And Siobhan, what is your relationship to the young lady?
She's the young lady.
Siobhan.
Hi.
This is the patient here.
This is the patient.
She's the patient.
Oh,
yeah,
man. Siobhan, welcome. I'm sorry. So Siobhan, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Siobhan, how are you doing?
Okay for now.
So, Siobhan, what we want to try to get from you, I mean, take us through your experience of how this actually started for you, and we're gonna get down to your current situation. How does this start? How did this all started for you?
Well, it started from me getting discharged and not knowing anything, wasn't aware of anything. Started getting oozing from the wound, went to check it out, and I don't know what to do, but they didn't inform me of anything they did.
So did you get any type of stitches or anything to
No.
with respect to the cut?
No.
No stitches or anything?
The wound is still open?
Okay.
Yeah.
Siobhan,
Yeah.
what did you get? What procedure was done? What procedure was done?
C-section.
A C-section. What date did the C-section occur?
The 23rd of April.
April 23rd, 23. When did you start?
Yeah.
When were you discharged?
The 25th.
The 25th. Were you given any instructions as how to take care of yourself once you get home?
No, nothing.
No instructions were given to you. What
No.
what location did the procedure occur at? What
Port of Spain General Hospital.
Port of Spain General Hospital? Okay. And when did you begin to feel different or like something might be wrong?
The 3rd day. Yeah.
And that
I was feeling wetness on my underwear.
mm,
That same day, they called to find out if I was available to do home visiting.
mm-hmm. And that was
And I
what
told
day?
her that was the
About
25th.
25th. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I told her that I seen oozing on my underwear, and she told me it was blood and wet.
Okay. And what did you do?
She told me to come in, so I did so. And when I went, I had my baby with me. So it was two doctors also. One was
Mm-hmm.
saying about my baby, and the next one is dealing with me. But the one that was dealing with me, she didn't inform me of anything that she
Okay.
was doing. She didn't introduce herself anything.
She did not introduce herself. Okay. You have
No.
that doctor's name?
No.
But the records will indicate it. All right. She did not introduce herself, didn't inform you of it. And what happened? Who told you to leave the hospital? Did you leave of your own free will or they
No,
told
I
you to
got
go?
discharged.
You were discharged by this same doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Another doctor?
Yeah, some other pictures and videos to send to the baby too.
Okay.
I got discharged from after having the baby. It was the 23rd.
So what's going on with the because I had a similar procedure, not a C-section, hysterectomy. So you cut from inside, they put stitches on the inside, and
I didn't get it.
they leave the outside, and they put dissolvable stitches for me. I don't know if they have that available in Trinidad. They just left the outside part open. There were no kind of stitches.
Open.
There were
No.
there weren't any dissolvable stitches, any sort of staples,
No.
nothing on that. None. Okay.
And no signs of stitches or anything.
Okay. All right. No kind of outside stitches. So, what is the condition of that cut now?
Well, the infection's still here. Every time I go to get dressing, while she taking it off, I just watch it and I see that the gauze and everything green.
The cut is infected, and you are supposed to go to the hospital. Where do you live? Just general. Don't give me your address. Just like a general town.
Belmont.
You live in Belmont, and you have to travel from Belmont back to Port of Spain General on a daily basis to get this cut. To get this cut, 10 to?
Right.
Okay. And how long
and
do
I
you
have no vehicle or anything.
And no vehicle. How long do you spend in a hospital once you arrive there for them to see about you? Are you triaged immediately, or what do they do?
Three months. It's a long wait to get dressing.
A long wait. Like, give me an hour, 2, 3. An hour and a half, and about 3 hours to get dressing.
Like 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours. Okay.
You
And I,
can't even talk properly, Siobhan.
yeah, I realize, I realize that. Well, I don't want to make it more.
Yeah.
That's your husband or your significant other? Put him on the call. Hi, sir. Sit back and rest yourself, Siobhan. I want to speak with him.
Is she getting pain?
If you're getting pain, go lie down, honey. Go lie down.
Yeah,
I Okay. Tommy and Anselm, you all have any other questions, sir, at the moment?
Yes. Hello, good night.
Good night. How are you doing? I just wanted to know, right? Has anybody from social services or anything like that got in contact with you all regarding what happened to her? Did anyone from social services or any department?
Well, no one.
No one contact you?
Well, no one haven't contacted. No one haven't contacted us. The only people who contacted us was the hospital, which is I feel is some head person in the hospital. They called trying to apologize and how that. But the Minister of Health never came to us. He never came to us concerning the situation.
So somebody called to apologize. Anselm, we should try to call Dr. Dial Singh now on air.
Try.
Did you?
They're trying to compensate for the situation. They want to know how they could compensate. They want to send drivers. They want to send a nurse home. Oh, yeah, to send a nurse home because they know the operation that take place. It went wrong, but they wouldn't come out to tell us.
Did you guys?
We have videos. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a video of the voice note with them when they call us, trying to compensate that they're trying to plead with us.
Tell Tanisha to share it with me. I'll share it with Anselm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Yo, Senator.
Something I want to say.
And after that, and after that, they never call, and it's going on a month and about 4 days, 2 to a year.
A month and
every day we actually go in there. I just work security, right? I just work night only. And I just come home I just work 8 to 8, a 12-hour shift. And when I finish, I just have to go by the hospital shop and I prepare and organize her water for her to wipe off because right now she a whole month now she haven't bathed.
Okay, something I want to say to you. Wouldn't it serve Siobhan best if you guys accepted the services they want to give, but still you proceed with the egregious thing that was done to her? So you want to get her well and save her. You understand? You don't want that getting infected. So perhaps you all can accept the help, but it is noted that this egregious thing was done to her. Wouldn't that be a good road? I mean, you could talk to your attorney, but I would want to save my wife if she's your wife, and get the wound.
Yeah, your health is most important. Your health is your wealth.
Yes. So is it that they're not conversing with you anymore because you didn't, you denied it in the first place, or is it that?
No. Well, really and truly, I see it like they're trying to patch up the situation, but really and truly, we are trying to get an attorney in the situation because the situation this Cotteridge, she's not supposed to be visiting no hospital. She's supposed to be going privately, and Siobhan wouldn't be able to work like for some years. She wouldn't be able to do certain things home. Everything home at this moment, I just be doing. From I finish work, I going up and down every day. Look, I came home from work this morning and I take like a 2 hours rest. I wake up, I wash clothes, wash wares, clean whatever, and I still go in here.
No, the most
I know
important.
that I'm a job as a father. I have the that is my responsibility, but it kind of harsh on me within my time and also my money wasting going in the hospital every day knowing that she was only supposed to go back to take out the stitches.
Tommy, go ahead. One of the other co-hosts have a question. Go ahead, Tommy.
No, it's very important that you keep her well, alive and well.
Yeah.
Are you monitoring her?
Yeah, because she could end up suffering from postpartum depression because she have a baby, and at the see sometimes she has be kind of she express herself and be kind of depressed on the situation. She's crying at times.
You know, I mean, she cries and all of that, but we're talking about life, a life state of life.
Life.
Yeah, because infection could do damage that you wouldn't like, which would be threaten her life.
Yeah.
So let me ask a question, right? This is Ansem. What are you guys trying to get now in order for the benefit of Siobhan? What is you guys looking for, right, with respect to benefit Siobhan? What exactly? What is the ask? What are you guys asking for? Forget about any sort of, with attorney or anything, but in order for her to get better, what are you guys looking for?
Firstly is her health. Health is more important, and she needs doctors to treat her better than how she's being treated at the hospital, because most of the times is nurses that be dealing with her, doctors. And I don't want her to go mad or anything.
And you guys have to go to the Port of Spain General Hospital to get this service, right?
Yeah, I really and truly I have no trust in Port of Spain General Hospital at this time because of that situation. I lose my trust in them.
Now, have you guys?
Because she also received a private call with someone threatening her and telling her that. Yeah.
Who said you have a voice clip of that?
No, we don't have a voice clip of the call, but we have showing in the call log the private call. But we was trying to see if we could see the private number, but really and truly can't see private number.
And what did they say when they threatened her? What did they say?
They told her that they will murder her. You can tell them.
They called the first time they called. They said they're gonna murder me, and I asked, "What you say?" Just to make sure that I hear correctly. They hang up. They call back again. I answer. They say that they asked for my mother. I say, "Why you asking for my mother?" They say they want to have sex with my mother. And they just hang up.
Did they identify themselves as calling from the hospital?
No.
So how you know it's from the hospital?
Because my number on the file in the hospital. And nobody else had a number.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
The same day she had an incident in the hospital with the doctor trying to grab her phone from her.
What?
He was trying to fight her for her phone because she asked them for a picture of the cops. If she could see the picture before they come in.
And he tried to snatch my phone.
And refuse your treatment.
And put her outside until she get until she have to give up the phone.
What kind of madness going on under Dr. Dial? Is Dial Singh is his name, Ansem? What kind of madness going on down there?
Yeah, but Diana, I think we have to get information. Let's get information from them and see what we can do to help, rather than to just throw people in the mix. I think the most important thing is to see what we can do to help them.
To fix the situation.
Yeah, to fix the situation because, my thing is this. My thing is that what we would like to do is to try to see how we can help to fix this situation, because this situation could become something very, very, very a dangerous situation if it continues.
Well, they're already teetering on dangerous. The woman's health is in jeopardy.
Exactly, because her belly's still open. That cut is open.
And at this moment, she's still feeling, she's still getting pains, at this moment, and it's painkiller she's taking for the pain. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So the antibiotic done, and they see that they ain't prescribed for you to take anymore. So they didn't even get, they could get more infected.
Oh man,
yeah, but you all need to be more conscious and aware of trying to help yourselves too, because you don't want to lose.
Yeah, you need her around.
And when we had a meeting, when they had cut her, when we had a meeting, one of the senior doctors came in where we have him video record on our phone. We have him saying that the other doctor made a mistake and they send he in to fix it, so don't vex with he. That was the argument in the room. He never made the mistake. He now come off vacation or whatever and they send he in to fix the problem. We have video recordings with that doctor telling us these things. Yes, we have a lot of video reports. That is why in the late half now, when they realize like we were recording everything,
that's why they want to grab
right. That is why they wanted to take the phone away from her. She was no longer able to bring the phone. Yes,
to bring the phone in the hospital.
Able to have access to her phone while receiving medical treatment, and if she don't give up her phone, she will be refused medical treatment. So there was not addressing
refused medical treatment.
C-section cut.
Yeah, because she won't give up her phone. That's why she won't give up her phone.
So let's.
They don't want me to see my wound.
They don't want her to see it because she defined
because
it
of the
social media. They don't want her to.
What do you mean she will be refused medical treatment in her condition?
And then when it was yes. And then when it was posted on Uncut News posted the story. When it was posted, a lot of nurses and stuff from the hospital, who is women like ourselves, came up and was commenting a lot of stupidness, like, come on, all of us is women, all of us, we make children getting cut. Some of us push out our children, but getting a cut and having that cut open, that very painful.
Dangerous.
Them don't even know.
Dangerous.
And if the feel is only Siobhan alone feeling it, the family, because that my brother first child is a first child, it is the loss because of their negligence. Because them getting paid to do a job what they don't want to do, that is unfair for us. It's unfair. It's very unfair.
So let me ask a question, right?
It's very unfair. This is total negligence.
The Saturday they're telling she have also hold up she foot with that pain underneath.
Her belly open.
And thank God that we tape certain things, because if we did not tape certain things, they could say, we lying. But no, that is why we learn to tape. So we have that doctor. You can imagine having a doctor on recording stating that he come in to fix our next doctor mess. And them still in running, coming to Siobhan saying what we can do this, that they still have doctors treating her unfairly.
Remember the doctor called the morning and they were stating what they could do, because then it was remember the doctor called and saying that they're sorry and it was a wrong that take place, but after that nobody called her, and everybody like the street best thing under the rug and nobody cared.
And I just want everybody to hear this, because it is so unfair that Port of Spain General have so many good doctors, and because of these doctors who just join the profession for the money, that all the doctors, like, you know, they have to feel the backlash from this situation because they do have a lot of good doctors.
Siobhan, how you
So
feel?
it's very unfair.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Siobhan, how do you really feel? Health-wise?
I can't even express how I really feel because I don't know what to feel.
You know.
Well, let me tell you something, Siobhan. You're no relative of mine, but right now, I fuming. You know why? You are a woman. You are a woman. I always stand up for my women and my girls and my little children when they're in problems. Dr. Dial Singh, answer, leave me alone. Dr. Dial Singh, under your watch, Rowley, all this going on with our African woman, all for real? You're for real? Huh? And threatening her not to give her medical attention? Huh? What madness going on in Trinidad and Tobago? Huh? You're crazy down there. I say so. She ain't gonna say it, but I, Diana Bensky, all crazy. Crazy bunch of people. The woman need help. Y'all need to fix this problem. Answer, I tell you, call Dial Singh on the phone. Call him on the phone and see if he gonna answer. This is madness.
Real madness.
Nah, boy.
They don't need for immediate intervention. Immediate intervention.
Yeah, she needs intervention now.
Not tomorrow.
No.
Not next day. Right.
And is there any way y'all can go private? You can't go private to get it. Somebody look at it and get it closed up or something.
Well, we know private will be costly. And
costly, yes.
Jesus Lord.
And we are great and he don't spend lots of money already up and down. Hire car, if they hire car to go and come and all this kind of thing, the money just, you know, and then baby to see, and then it's baby to see about too, a baby.
And, then the baby was supposed to be like on breast alone, but yeah, that's have to buy milk sometime because you know.
So she up and back and forth. Remember, she in the hospital every day. So when she go in the hospital, I decided to take care of the baby. She must have milk and things so to leave.
And so we might have to start a GoFundMe or something and get her in private. Or this is not good.
Wow.
Something got to be done right forthwith.
And the thing would really hurting that nobody even reaching out.
You're calling DL Singh?
Yeah, we're calling
nobody reaching out to this girl.
Tell her one moment we're calling DL Singh.
They never reach out to them, reaching out to her to find out what's going on, how you're feeling, anything, everything, nothing.
Tell her, hold a minute, we're trying to call DL Singh.
Yeah, hold a minute.
You're calling him messenger or direct?
I'm calling him.
Who else can we call?
Okay, so I think so here's what, right? I think
she need help now.
Let me call somebody.
Yeah, what we can do, we have to I have to call. Let me try my phone here too. Hold on.
Let me try somebody.
Just a minute. I'm gonna call. Let me call this guy.
Oh, the Spain General?
No, you don't need to call them. Let me see if this guy will answer his phone here.
Without try this person.
Hold on, You know what? Let me do something. Yeah. All right. Hold on a minute.
Okay. What's the name of that? St. Augustine Medical? Somebody in the chat is asking Siobhan if you have any indication of infection like fever or pain. You do? You have
I'm
any
still getting pain. I don't have any fever, but that's
no fever, just pain. No fever, just pain, Denise G. Judy, the scent is ready to help. Get on board. Somebody in the chat is ready to help. How much is it? Trini sings the blues. How much is it for a private doctor?
Well, to check.
I'm not sure.
And what was the nearest? What's the nearest private hospital to you?
For something. Well, you will need a private doctor for life because you don't know what could take place.
No, you.
What is the nearest private? Answer me, you know, any gynecologist or any private doctors? I don't know. What's the nearest private hospital to you guys?
Sinclair.
Sinclair?
Yeah.
This is not good, boy. You.
We need to get her to St. Clair right away.
Yeah. But you know, they're talking to the funds.
It really don't matter what the funds is, and it's a life and death situation here.
So if you go,
Okay, so I'm back. Let me do something here. Let me try this again. I'm gonna try calling the minister again. Hold on. Okay, so I'm calling the minister. Hold on.
oh my God.
Gotta get this thing resolved right now.
Yeah, because she could.
So we calling the minister of health. Calling, it's not ringing.
Denise G. Her nephew is a doctor, but he in a hospital now. She needs to go into a hospital facility right away,
right?
Where they would triage and take care of her properly and professionally.
Yeah,
I have a cousin who's a Dr. Melissa.
But call them, Tommy. I don't want nobody in any medical field there. I'm trying to call Sinclair Medical Direct.
Let me try to get so.
Let me see who else can I call here. Just thinking out loud. Yeah, he's not picking right, so he didn't pick up.
Nobody are picking up. I'm surprised nobody's picking up.
Nobody picking up.
Clear medical access for immediate assistance. Dial 0. If you don't
Okay, hold on, man. Let's try. I'm trying to send you.
I'm calling Sinclair Medical. Yes, good night, ma'am. I have a young lady who is in dire need of medical attention. She has a C-section was performed on her, Port of Spain general mishandle, mishap. She's in pain and the cut is open. And don't worry about the bill. We need to get her in to get her taken care of.
let me put you through to our A&E department.
What constituency do you live in?
Belmont.
Belmont.
Who's the representative for that? All right. Let me call Cozelle Jackson. But is she in Trinidad?
Yes. Am I reaching St. Clair Medical? Okay. I'm calling on behalf of a Trinbagonian citizen, a young lady who had a baby at Port of Spain General. My name is Miss Benskin. She is in dire need of assistance. She has a cut that is not healing a month now. It's not closing. And she has fever and pain and is infected. Port of Spain General botched the whole thing. We want to get her there that she can get some help. You can't be concerned about any bill, but she needs to be looked at. Otherwise, she can die. So what can she do? Well, she's not in the hospital right now. She's at her home in Belmont. How old are you?
20.
20. Yep. Yes, hello, ma'am. Good night. My name is Miss Benskin. I'm calling on behalf of a young lady, Siobhan Charles, who had a terrible experience at Port of Spain General with a C-section. She's in pain now. They did not handle her correctly. The wound is not closed, and she needs immediate assistance, attention. She's in Belmont at her home.
Okay, if you bring any patient to center, you have to come to the emergency department, where they will follow the necessary doctors, run whatever investigation that may be required. The patient has to be admitted on the board.
Okay.
1,000. Very serious that we have to go to ICU. It would be 30,000. Put that down, 80,000 paid ICU.
Okay. So wait a minute. She is her life is in jeopardy. Are you guys more concerned about funds up front, or are you concerned about taking care of this young lady? Yeah, but you're a hospital, and you guys taking an oath to take care of people. So if she comes there and a payment agreement is made, at least she's getting the attention she needs. You keep saying make the necessary payment. Can't you give her the attention and then we'll deal with the payment after?
But that's not how it works. Payments are upfront payment. For it's an upfront payment. But if she's coming to the emergency, she pays an upfront payment. Then she depends upon the charge.
So it's an upfront payment before you guys even look at this young lady's whose life may be in jeopardy.
Find out how we can make that upfront payment. Whether we can.
How can we make the upfront payment?
Cash, credit card, debit card.
Cash, credit card, debit card.
I know what constituency is Stuart Young her representative?
Okay. What do I do? Call back this place or what, Tommy?
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're gonna do something, we gotta do something.
It's 15,000 up front, 30,000 she have to go on the ward, and 80,000 for what?
15,000. If you have to go to the ward.
Uh-huh.
We have necessary ward.
Uh-huh.
If you have to go to step down ICU and 80,000 if it's main ICU. But before all of that happens, the patient has to stay at certain emergency. And that's a separate cost.
And how much is the separate cost for the emergency?
The emergency would be 1350, whatever additional investigation the emergency doctor requires, that would be an additional cost.
1350, an additional cost for whatever the emergency doctor requires. Okay. All right, we'll get back to you.
Now I know rush to the DC section so quick for the government. Let's get them extra money.
Yeah, and that's lovely Trinidad and Tobago. All she concerned about is money up front.
Money. Yes. They're not going to treat unless you have that money.
And meanwhile, so the Spain General is the one that botched this thing.
Them do C-section for 5 years because the government gave them extra money to do a C-section. Correct that? Surgery.
Trinidad and Tobago, boy. And you all want to know why I talking bad about Trinidad and Tobago? Your health is important. If your health ain't good, you ain't good. If your health ain't good, you ain't good. Look at this. Ridiculous, man. Yeah, 1350. Yeah, that's how it works.
That's too much, man. Too much.
Can she go to another hospital? Where the
No,
doctors
that's not the hospital. If she got a private doctor. If she go to a private doctor, it will be cheaper.
Yes.
Or private doctor, not the private.
Sinclair is a private hospital. It's like going to.
If you look for the best does cost money and you pay money.
So a private. But she gotta get help because that stuff ain't looking good. Will you all send us? I don't know. Tommy, you know any doctors? I don't know any.
I'm trying to call one, but
the only thing I can do
is just keep ringing.
The only thing
these two doctors, Dr. Samuel and Dr. Roberts.
So folks.
Hi, Miss Diane.
Yes.
Diana.
Yes.
I think it's better we just look for a normal private doctor to send her by to make sure, the person more concerned about her health and we can get it like, a little like cheaper because that is way too much money and they are not studying no health. They're just studying the money. And that ain't right. Because we ain't put nobody out there to work. We don't know how nobody pocket going. We can still look around by tomorrow and see if we get consult someone else.
Someone says you need a specialist, an OBGYN.
A OBGYN.
Yeah.
Well, the most we can do is to try to look
for one.
That's at Sinclair. It just
look for an OBGYN.
I know we studying her health and everything, but yes, we studying her health, but
man,
no. That is just overdoing it there.
There's a lady in the chat here. Trini sings the blues. Once I will I'm on Facebook. Trini sings the blues. Inbox me and your number, and I'll add you to WhatsApp.
Oh, she could send a message right here.
But she wants to contact me how to help.
I'll put it up on the screen.
I don't want to put her number.
No. I'll put it. She can call this. She can send it here to the WhatsApp number. She can send it to that number on the screen.
Oh, to your send it to the WhatsApp number, Anselm number. And he'll get it over to me. Or you could inbox me too. Right? Diana Benskin on our Facebook.
You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name.
You guys try to source an OBGYN. I don't know anybody.
You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM.
This is not good, boy.
In Caribbean Radio, New Jersey, news, sports, and
So, we are back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. I think what we can do is that we can try again and see how we can do something in order to get her to a different doctor.
A private OBGYN.
I think going to Port of Spain General Hospital doesn't really help the situation.
Nope.
And it's not a solution to the problem. So the best thing for us to do is to, the only other thing we can do, is to start a GoFundMe. That's the only other thing we can do is to start a GoFundMe, and maybe this is a situation where she's gonna have to come out of Trinidad and come to the States in order for them to correct it.
Yeah, but are they going to let her travel with that cut like that?
I don't know.
No.
Well, if we start the GoFundMe, then we can just have the money go towards whatever care she needs in Trinidad.
That's it.
And
because you got to get passport and then you got to pay for the visa and all. You don't know if she have a passport. You know what I'm saying? The ticket, it might eat up the funds you collect.
So the thing about it is that is her family okay with us starting a GoFundMe for her?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Your mother and your husband.
And your husband.
Can we put them? Can we put
My
them
husband.
online? Yeah. Are they okay with? Are you guys okay with us starting a GoFundMe in order to help her with any expenses?
Yeah.
Help the family.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do, and anybody else in the chat who wanna, maybe Denise.
The situation should reach like attorney because they're not taking the situation serious for the negligence.
Yeah, I think Denise is making a valid point. Is what she needs is a good specialist, who deals in these type of things, because I don't know. I would think that they have a specialist.
So it's an OBGYN. That's the specialist, no, Denise?
My friend here in the US, my good friend is at OBGYN. But he's here in the United States of America. I have a good partner friend who's at OBGYN. And he's one of the best here in New Jersey, but I think, so Denise asked a good question. Have you guys gone to the media as yet?
Yeah. Were they in the media? But what's that uncut news?
No, that's social media.
Oh, okay. No. All right.
Have anybody on the radio, anything like that, contacted you guys?
No.
We tried to get Gian Allen, but he didn't study.
Only TV6.
TV6.
Contacted us. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did they air?
They interviewed us on the situation and it had a broadcast on the news on the situation.
Okay.
I'm looking up OBGYNs in Port of Spain. Anybody knows a good OBGYN in Trinidad? Slim, ask your doctor friend. Yeah, what is the next step? Denise said to ask your doctor friend, what is the next step?
Let me call him. No, I don't.
Oh, she's still okay.
Let's see. What?
Try calling them. I don't know, like everybody gets so much sleep already.
So, all right. All right. I'm going through my phone here. I gotta look for his number. Where's his number? I had him under a different
This person here is some other.
Oh, that's some mother?
Yeah.
All right, so folks, we are interviewing the young lady who had a C-section, and we are trying to see what are the type of things we can do.
So I reached out to 2 doctors in Trinidad and
Yeah, I'm trying to get my doctor friend number here. Let me see. So, folks, we are we are doing it something here that we have never done before. We are trying to assist this young lady in Trinidad with respect to her going to the Port of Spain General Hospital and having a C-section, and things didn't seem to go well. Um, we're trying to see if we could contact. I'm looking for my friend's number so I could call him to find out what he can do. And I don't know where that number is.
hopefully the 2 doctors are trying to reach out to. I'll get a call back by the morning.
Yeah. Now, so I mean, Denise, Denise, I think we might need your help, Denise. Okay. All right. Okay. Trini, sing the blues. All right. I'm gonna check that.
Trini sings the blue. I accepted Gabrielle. That's you? I'm adding Tanisha now. Tanisha, I found you.
So we're doing this thing on the fly here, people. We are online with the young lady. We are live on WZYE 95.9 FM, and we are trying.
What is it, ma'am?
I found Tanisha. Ansem is speaking. Good.
Let me see. I'm going through this thing here.
Gary Mahabir is the one that had put it out there too, right? And I called him this afternoon about it, and he said he's trying to work in the background with a doctor at Mount Hope. So I was gonna call Gary and ask him if she would go to a doctor at Mount Hope. Let me see if he's gonna answer. Gary not answer.
I want that number. I can't find it. I can't find that number.
Fine. Yeah. All right. So we will. Jeez, boy, Anselm, boy. So you all have to source a OBGYN. Are you getting to your friend Anselm to find out what should be her next step? The doctor.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get.
I'm trying to call Dr. Faith too. You know, you think she would know them?
No, I don't know. You can try and see. But I'm trying to get. I'm going through my phone to get this back number.
All right.
Denise G says let her know. Denise G wants to know how she can help.
Denise, you can help. We do the GoFundMe. Yeah. Yeah, we can help doing we can help do the GoFundMe. Yeah. I'm looking for Dr. Anderson in my phone, but I don't see his I had him under something. Patrick. Oh, okay.
Try calling Dr. Richardson. He says Trin City, but he didn't answer.
Oh, I think it's Patrick A. That's how I have him under. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I just got his number. Okay. Let me call him. Let me call him now. Just get his number. I just got it. So I'm calling my doctor friend. You know, he's an OBGYN. See if he pick up the phone.
He will kill us. I can't get his skin.
Hey, Dr. Anderson, when you get a chance, give me a call at 973-868-1444. I have an important situation, and I'm looking for your opinion on that situation. So when you get a chance, give me a call, okay? Thank you very kindly. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye. Okay, so I have a call into him. I think what we can do, Judy, this is right. This young lady is only 20 years of age. So what we will do, right? We are going to I'm going to liaise with Denise, and we're going to start a GoFundMe, you know, and we are gonna what we are gonna do, and it's good that, you know, we'll start it, and basically you guys can know, like, you know, because, you know, when we start this kind of thing, I like to stay away from kind of money thing. That's what I want. I want other people to do it, right? So we know that definitely, and I think in this situation here, one of the best things to do, you know, is to either try to get one of the best doctors in Trinidad, or that somehow she can get a visa and she can come away. I know they'll be able to fix that with no problem.
There's no time here. No time.
Fix that in 2 tours. They'll fix it. So the family should know that we are going to continue to work on it. Now we got to finish. So Diana, you have all the information, right?
Yeah. Trini thinks the Blue says she will contact her cousin in Trinidad,
right,
who has OBGYN, and find out if she can help Siobhan.
Right. So what it is that Denise says we'll need facts about the situation with dates. So Diana, just as how all the dates that you guys have told us, Siobhan and family, you know, let's start to get these dates together. So when we put up the GoFundMe, right, we have to put, you know.
Well, I don't know anything about running the GoFundMe. I'm not volunteering for that.
We just need to get all the information.
Yeah, I'll put it there. I'll send it to you when we hang up.
Yeah, Denise will help. Denise will help us do it. You know, and we'll we need to get a picture of Siobhan as well. Right?
Yeah, picture your bank account.
Right. Send us the picture, we can put it, it could go directly to the bank account.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So send all that information, and we will we'll start working on that.
Yeah, because
yes, very important.
Yeah, because I think Judy's right. Time can be of the essence in this situation, and we don't want to continue, you know, along this way.
Right away, like yesterday.
Right away. You can't wait for visa and all that. Look how long visa does take on for appointment and all.
You could get visa overnight.
Yeah, but get visa over. But does she have a passport?
No.
See?
Don't worry. In an emergency like that, things can get done quickly.
Okay.
When there's an emergency, things can get done quickly. So Denise says it's not too difficult. You'll go to GoFundMe site and we'll set it up. So send us the information, Siobhan and family. Get us all the information. We could immediately start that GoFundMe, and then we can broadcast it all over social media. And I think what we need to do, we need it. This is, I had a difficult time looking at that picture, but we might have to put that picture as part of the GoFundMe in order for you to see that this is serious. Something really, really important. This could be life-threatening if we don't do something about it.
It is life-threatening.
It is life-threatening. I had a hysterectomy, and they cut me the same way. I know that pain. You can't cough. You can't lift nothing heavy. You can't laugh.
Yeah. So we are getting a lot of good information here. Rose said we can get an expedited passport. We can set up the account now, put it here in the village families. So we want to do so much because with whatever little that comes in, we can start doing stuff, for Siobhan, that she's in a better place as far as
Yes.
this thing is concerned. So if Siobhan, is there anything else you'd like to say? Anything your husband would like to say?
Are we
Your
hearing
daughter would
background
like to
noise?
say that again?
We hearing background noise.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah. So Siobhan, is there anything else you want to say? She's only 20, man. Wow.
No.
What about your husband and your mother?
Do you have anything to say? Hold on.
What about her husband?
Oh, she's from Belmont.
Mother-in-law.
We have to say mother-in-law.
I want to thank you for everything and the time that you all take with us to deal with the situation.
We appreciate it a lot. Appreciate.
Thanks.
Right. So what you all need to do,
All
right?
the help.
Right. You all need to liaise with Diana and get Diana all the information we need as soon as possible, right? And so we need to write a scenario with, when she went into the hospital, what was the date, what happened, and all these kind of things, so we could start this as soon as possible. And we already getting people here. Rose say I'll pay for a passport. So, we have we have a very close-knit family in the village, and many people are going to do the best they can, with respect to any assistance. Plus, once you put it out on social media, there's going to be a lot of people who will more than be willing to donate to a cause like this, because this is something very, very serious.
And Siobhan, what I'm going to do for you to help you deal with the postpartum, there's a counselor, a psychologist named Miss Billy. Miss Billy, I'm going to talk to Miss Billy, give her your information, and she will contact you and talk to you, so when you don't feel so down, to help you cope with the postpartum. Is that okay?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So Siobhan, we want to say, keep the faith, stay positive, try to stay as positive as possible, and we will get this thing rolling. And hopefully we should have this done. Today's Tuesday. Hopefully we'll have this done in another 48 hours.
Yep.
Have this done. So your responsibility now is to send a picture, send all the information to Diana, and once I get the information, I give it to Denise, and we start that GoFundMe as soon as possible.
And you all want to subscribe, hit subscribe on YouTube so you could know when we are on air and you can listen to our program.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
all right. So everybody take care, right?
Stay strong. I'll be in touch. Send me your information.
Right.
And I'll get it done. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Miss Diana.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Tanisha. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Everything right away.
You're welcome. Right? We're gonna be on the scene.
Okay, take care, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Thanks.
Man, that is just so unbelievable.
I'm telling you, Anslam, when I see the thing, because I said I had a hysterectomy, the same kind of cutter, ain't no joke, ain't no joke. You want?
Let me call you.
Ain't no joke.
I remember back in 87. No, 2007. My uncle had an operation in San Fernando Hospital and it went bad. What I did, the family did, we got him to the Seventh-day Adventist Hospital down in Cocoa Reed. And they straightened him up.
Yeah,
it cost a good penny.
I'm on a leg, man.
We put up the money, had him sorted out, and I wrote 2 letters to the Ministry of Health. They reimbursed our money.
Really? That's what I'm telling you. We need to. We just can't disregard.
Yeah.
Let me call Stuart Young again, man.
Who's that? Stuart Young?
Yeah. He's a representative in Belmont.
Like he care.
No, you mustn't say that, Diana.
And then, what did he call them?
But maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, right. Hmm?
I will call somebody tomorrow and talk. Get them to Stuart Young to talk to Stuart.
That was 2009.
Yeah, cause you inside like that. I don't have no contact information for them. And the number you have, they don't answer.
I'm not inside like that. I'm just
Yeah,
calling.
you inside like that. You're a PNMite.
No.
You have everybody number.
Let me see if I could call this guy on a messenger.
Shit.
Let me try him on messenger. There we go. He's on messenger. Let me call him.
Let me just step away from my computer for a minute.
Yeah, Denise G's wound or abdominal abscess leads to pus, redness, swelling, and sensitivity along the incision site. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? All right. So Denise, somebody want me to call Senator Naked.
She's from Belmont.
Belmondo, yeah.
Belmont Rose.
Who's the UNC representative for Belmont?
I have no idea.
Because we call in Terrence, they are saying we call in.
Ooh.
All right. They say that we call Senator Naked. We call Naked and see. But that is outside of his constituency. Calling anybody, yeah? So I called Terrence, they are
It's
saying.
it's not Marsha Walker. I'm just asking, I don't know.
All right. I don't know.
She ain't gonna talk to you because you know.
No, she go talk to me, man. Okay. Let me call Senator Naked and see. All right. We're gonna call Philip.
Oh yeah, Philip. You need Philip involved in that. Yeah. It's saying Councillor Nicole Young. I don't know.
Is PNM councillor or
That's who she that's the PNM person. And then you need to call she.
She have a number?
Yeah, look at number here. Ready?
Hold on. Was that 868 number?
Yeah.
Which she on? Which she on?
I'm looking on Facebook.
What's her name? Let me see.
Nicole M. Young, Councillor. It says Belmont East.
Nicole M. Young. I think I'm a friend of her. Let me see. Nicole M. Young.
Yeah, I don't know if she still is, but that's the last thing I see there. Huh?
We are friends here, Councillor for Port of Spain. Let me see if I can. Hold on, I'm calling she.
You found the number?
Yeah, I'm a friend.
Okay. The window.
So, folks, we calling the councillor for Belmont. Belmont where Anna?
East.
Belmont East.
So I don't know if the girls in Belmont East, West, North, South. Excuse me.
No answer. We call Philip.
No, but after 9, people don't answer phone in Trinidad and everybody in bed.
Really?
Yeah, 9 o'clock. People don't answer phone after 9 o'clock in Trinidad.
9 o'clock?
Yeah.
And then with the bandit and them, everybody lock up inside.
People in Trinidad different when it comes to nighttime. 9 o'clock. After 9, people find it's too late to answer the phone.
We call.
Senator Naked?
No, Philip Alexander. You have a number for you? This number, yeah, but this number ain't ringing. It just calling.
No, I don't.
You think he could fix it?
Well, at least if Philip can fix it.
How do you need to call him and let him know?
Folks, honestly, we calling all kind of people. Who's the UNC representative for Belmont?
I tell you, Marshall Walker.
PNM seat.
Hey, Marshall Walker.
Went up against the PNM. No Marshall Walker. She was Diego Martin West, I think. Nah.
Maybe she was no.
Eileen, your leader ain't picking up your phone, boy. I guess he can't fix that.
After 9, it's too late.
Too late, Tommy?
Yeah, after 9, people don't answer phone and that. Except if it's family, seeing.
I know you have a number. You have a next number for Philip?
No. I don't have them numbers.
Different terrain. I tried to call 2 doctors, but neither of them answer.
Calling Philip Alexander. Let me call. How I go call David Welch and ask David Welch for Philip number? All right.
Somebody ain't answering you. Answer.
Let me see if we're friends on Facebook. I could call him via Yeah, Judy, tell Hailey do the call now. Hailey, call what is his name? And tell him. Let me see if he's my friend on Facebook. Okay, hold on. Philip. Here we go. Philip Edward Alexander.
Somebody said to call Ian Ali. He know everybody business.
So, folks, we calling Philip Alexander on Messenger. Oh, God, the call ended pretty quick, boy. Philip say not I, boy. You not calling me? Let me see if you have our next number. Philip Alexander. Hailey, you Philip Alexander. Right, let me try that one. Philip Edward Alexander. Okay, here we go. All right. Our next one here. Nah, that one ain't gonna work. I'm gonna try this one here. No, I'm not friends with he there.
Yeah.
Personal blog. Let me try this one. Nah, neither that one, boy. That one.
So who you calling now? Try something than that kid. He could tell you.
I know. I just call him. He ain't pick up.
This is business hours, or should I say legitimate pickup hours are gone.
Business hours are gone?
Yes. Even personal business hours too.
And you got Trinidad. don't know, boy.
Yeah, people go to bed early.
People go to bed early? But you can't be running the streets. They gotta go to bed.
No, I'm saying that it's a norm for people to go to bed early.
In Trinidad?
Absolutely.
Huh?
So folks, I went into my phone and I try everything I have in my phone. I know what else to try.
I pick up my landline calling. Even ain't nobody answer my landline either.
I'm even going through that again to see who yes I could call in Trinidad.
Who can you call? Call Penelope Beckles.
No. See?
No.
No.
A fellow female in Trinidad. You have the president, I make sure call she. Somebody said some of those people name just change after hours.
Listen, I think we tried everything that we could for tonight. I think what we need to do, we're gonna
resume
get that
in the morning.
Huh?
We have to resume in the morning.
Yeah, we have to do that GoFundMe, and so at least they can start maybe getting a little something that they could start to do some work with. You know, to me, I would rather that anything. She said cold thing. Yeah, we can start doing that thing, and maybe that will be a groundswell in order for them to do something in Trinidad and Tobago. That could be the start of something. I put it that way.
Diana?
I'm listening.
Send me Miss Charles' contact information because
in
the morning I'm gonna reach out to this doctor.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I come off.
Once my friend called me back, I'll be able to share that information. Because I know if they come up here, he will definitely assist.
He can use some influence to get them visa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He would assist because he works. I think he works at Bet Israel. He's at Bet Israel. Oh, you know what? All right. Rose call Watson Duke.
What for?
Eh?
What for?
Don't call him.
I think
you will deal with his arrogance by itself.
I don't think that you're gonna accomplish much doing such.
Nope.
All right. Sorry, Rose.
I was trying to call Dr. Faith.
Right. Dr. Faith probably would know someone to recommend that she talks with.
DDG says she asks all the people she know in TNT also. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is a serious situation, man.
Of course, it's grave.
Yeah, boy. This is boy. You have to have them people, and them have to have no kind of heart, boy, to send a person home like that,
And then threatening her. Huh? I mind you do it. What? I call it with them crazy calls.
Where's the people?
They're operating like mafia now.
That's what they are. But looking at this program where this lady says you could put cayenne pepper in any open wound and it will fuse.
What?
Yeah.
And somebody said manuka honey and some kind of bush. I can't remember the bush. Some kind of bush, purple something. But they say if you put manuka, but you don't know the condition,
Yep.
You don't know if she has underlying conditions that
they say the cayenne pepper will tingle or burn for a little bit, but it's not gonna be unbearable. But it will make the flesh fuse in record time.
Cayenne pepper?
Cayenne pepper.
I know if you eat a lot of fish, it does heal. Any cuts does heal.
because of the omega-3.
Mm-hmm. That's his heel fat. Yeah, eat fish.
Yeah.
Yep. And that cut, like I tell you, that cutting no joke, people. And all the women in the chat that had any C-section, and they would know that ain't no joke, boy. You can't, if you sneeze, you cough, you can't lift nothing, you can't laugh. Ooh, that oh Lord, Father.
That's so inhumane.
Yeah?
What they
Send the person home like that, man. Just to send the person home like that.
Yeah. That's what and then she said they try to cover it up. Like because they realize that somebody make a mistake. And he coming in to fix it. Now he coming in to fix the fella mistake. What kind of decorum? They don't train them doctors in bedside manners.
Boy, some things is just so hard to wrap around your head.
Yeah, it's very hard, you know? Like you live in a green fig republic. Not even a banana, a green fig. Yeah. At least the banana mature and ripen a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Yes, that is.
So the thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get that information, you know, and we're gonna start that GoFundMe. And you know what we have to do, we have to put her picture, and we have to put a picture of that cut.
Mm-hmm.
For people just have to see it. I mean, you might want to look at it, but
it's gross to look at, but at the same time, it's reality.
Yeah, it's reality. You just have to make it real. You know what I mean? And you know, because you know, I would think that
I had called Dr. Fuad Khan, but he's in Miami on a conference, he said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Rose said she liked to make contact with the patient.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I couldn't look at that picture today, I'll be honest with you.
And that's why I remember I told you last time it's gory, be careful. You know, because when I saw it too, I said, Lord, Father, God, Lord, what's going on?
But listen to this, boy. Listen to this, though. Why don't the media in Trinidad and Tobago highlight something like this? I mean, all the medias in Trinidad should be highlighting this thing. All of them.
Talk it up.
All of them. Every single one of them.
TTT, she should be on the 701 news.
Yeah, and I think you had to pay. I mean, if we could use somebody go for the money and pay Ian Allen, I think you had to give him $1,500.
Have you do it?
You had to pay. Yeah?
Pay Ian Allen $1,500 for what?
For you to get the thing on his show.
I mean, Ian Allen go somewhere now, do.
Yeah.
Again, he is the one that should be championing her cause and bring that in front.
I think we should put it at about I think we should put it at about 20,000 Denise. We had to go because she might need just to go to a private hospital alone might cost 100,000. Because you remember the woman says 15,000 just for admission.
Mm-hmm. And then I know 1350 ER, and then additional fees are ascertained by the ER doctor. And if you're admitted to the ward, it's 15,000.
Yeah. So by the time it finished, and I think they do a good job, you know, but it's just very expensive.
And that's clear. But the Seventh-day Adventists maybe a little bit more
more expensive too.
A little bit more reasonable.
Oh, more reasonable. Okay.
Yeah. And then he says she had 15 plus 8,000. Yeah, but I think a GoFundMe in something like that, you know, is absolutely, you know, unnecessary in order for them to take care of.
She need help right away. She needs to go to somewhere right now, today, tomorrow. For OBGYN, but you just don't want her going to any and every that just see opportunity and money, you know. Somebody that genuinely care in rectifying the situation.
In this country, if she goes to a hospital, they have to take her, you know.
They have to take her.
Yeah, because different laws.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
yeah.
to take her, you know. They can't say that she has no insurance on
They
the
have no money. They have to deal with it right away.
She has no money.
I remember when I got stricken with the Bell's palsy and I returned to the States, all they saw was my mouth twist. And when they treated me like a stroke victim, a stroke suspect. That was the term used. I said, stroke? She said, yeah, we have to rule out a stroke. So when they do all what they do, and they say, oh, Bell's palsy. I said, okay. You know, but I knew it wasn't a stroke and I could use my limbs and, you know, my head and stuff. But that's how they took me. They ruled it out to, you know, find out what it is really. But in Trinidad, it's like, send the woman home like that. They don't care. They don't care. Didn't you take a Hippocratic oath, Anselm? They took a Hippocratic oath. That's what it's called it.
Yep.
And that's how all they treating that poor young woman. Shame on you, Port of Spain General. I hope I never in Trinidad ever have to end up under all the boy. No. That's why I try to take care of myself when I down there. So who you calling now, Anselm? Who you calling, Anselm?
Minister.
Somebody calling somebody.
I'm calling Minister of Health.
Shame on he too.
No,
I say so.
No, I don't think we.
Yeah.
I think if sometimes if these people become aware of things like this, I think they will have a heart and do something about it.
You'll have a heart and do something. The situation should not exist in the first place. Them feel they're free to do what they want. And you see they start bashing her under the Facebook post. And shame on them nurses that do that too. Shame on all of them. That must make you want to sin your soul, you know. But you see, I have a title people give me. I can't be profane. I can't be profane, but sometimes I just want to Lego something in them, you know.
Don't send your soul. Please, Diana, don't.
What?
Don't send your soul, Diana, please.
I ain't here.
Don't send your soul.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to Lego something in them, boy.
Hold back, Diana.
What that Calypso name? The mother country? Answer me on the mother country, Calypso.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah, so I don't know, boy. This was a kind of a sad night because
yeah, boy.
You know,
very,
I mean,
very depressing.
Yeah,
very.
Because how could it be, boy, in 2023, and the media not, you know, highlighting it, man?
No, it's what they want to hear.
It's in something, you know, that's just all over the place, and this
I
should
gonna do a live tomorrow. I gonna call them out, all of them. Now you got that right. I was waiting for the right time to go and do a live. This year deserve a Diana Benskin live. And you know what I hit them for 6, eh? I don't care about none of them, eh? Okay, I don't own none of them, nothing. I never put my finger in no ink for nobody. I calling all of them out. Starting with DL Singh. All of them are calling out. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. Start. 2023. And this is one of the reasons people don't want to go back to Trinidad, because of the healthcare system. It's lousy. Terrible. Lousy.
So Diana, I wanted to
hey
Denise, they get a chance.
No, I get that. I'm just passionate about stuff. I have somebody here with me.
So main number, I want so you could liaise with Diana. So when you get that information, we could start to do that
Mount Hope is worse. Lord Father, send a hand.
Yeah. So listen. So folks, we just want to do it a little early today. We know we're going till 10, but Judy, Denise, Hailey, Rose, Rennie, Nadia, Eugene, Takesha, Trini Sing the Blues is still there. Put closing comments in the chat. Tonight was a difficult night.
Very.
Because you know, the girl is only 20 years of age, man. 20, you know.
Yep, she just started to live.
20.
And she has a like a calming
personality.
A calming demeanor.
Yeah,
So they're
Denise,
probably taking advantage of she, you see?
Denise says she's waiting for my friend Dr. Marie and my nephew Dr. Crawford.
Okay, good.
Yeah. We go fix it, man. Instead of Philip will fix it, the village will fix it.
Sorry, Judy.
Hailey, instead of Philip will fix it, the village will fix it. But we're not a political party. So we could say the village will fix it.
Judy said a sad, depressing, painful evening.
Yeah, it was a sad evening.
It was a sad, depressing, painful day.
Yeah, just imagine if we can do this here, why can other media in Trinidad do the same thing and dedicate, at least give her 10-15 minutes dedicated to
they don't care
how important this is. Maybe they don't know.
They don't care.
Maybe they don't know.
I mean, they don't know. You always trying to make excuse for that. They don't care.
That's not excuses.
Though she was on CNC3. That's a popular thing. They don't care. Start with the hospital. Why they treating the girl so? Why they bashing her in the chat? Wait till tomorrow. Man, I'm going to research and have all my facts, and I'm going in everybody's skin tomorrow.
Maybe in the hospital they're doing the best they can with what they
know. The hospital doing the best they can. So please stop making excuses. Do the best you can. Your hospital, the best you can. Please.
What they know, yeah.
Please. They're lucky and she mother boy. Woo! They'd have fixed she for me and she wouldn't die. Because I'm telling you, they would have had a fix she for me. And don't tell me to leave no hospital because no. Nah, boy. Them like to run through you. If you don't stand up and put your foot in their tail, they're going to run through you. You see? Nice Trinidad. But when you make noise, oh, you're disruptive. Yeah, right. I want disrupted. I want disrupted, please. Sickening, man. Fed up at that place. I don't live there and I'm fed up. Her name is Siobhan Charles. Denise G. Siobhan Charles. I spell Siobhan the best I know how. I had a friend that had a daughter named Siobhan. I think Siobhan is CHEVAUGHN.
No, I thought several ways of spelling it then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I that's the one I know. So pronunciation wise, I'm giving you Denise. That's it. I'll get it from her in the notes tomorrow. I fell asleep and this woke me up. Apparently, they're saying she had a special condition and the stitches had to be removed. Denise G saying something there? I was clicking on the something to go and pray. I ended up here. I am willing to help the best I can. I have had a C-section, so I have first-hand experience. She will be in my prayers. That's Trini Sings the Blue. Thank you very much. That young lady, lucky to be alive. She had a what? And the stitches needed to be removed. So you remove the stitches and you send she home, so? For real?
Even if they couldn't use do the stitches, there's a surgical tape they could have used.
And there's dissolvable stitches like they dissolve.
Right.
You know, yeah, and they just melt away. I had it, but I didn't have it on my knee. I had staples on my knee. Man, and when I had to take out them staples, murder! Because my flesh grew over the staples. Woo, woo. But them the ones that they put dissolvable ones, the ones I don't know, boy. Ooh, and I know small cut, you know. I know small cut, boy. Mm. Well, it's 9:51. What are we gonna do now? Hey, look at that scene. Yep. Tommy, what you got anything else to say, man?
The cat got my tongue.
Got my.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. Diana, where are you? Oh.
Tending to someone here. Tending to.
Okay, your mic is muted. That's why. Yeah. It's a challenge. Healthcare in Trinidad is quite a challenge. But that can be fixed. It can be fixed. Because they have a bunch of trained personnel who do very well when they come out here to work.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they might be trained, Tommy, but they're not. They seem to be lacking compassion.
At home, they're a different creature than when they get out here. When they get out here, they're professionals.
They seem to be lacking compassion. That is what because from what she said, you know, they were trying to take away the phone from her, and then when she put the thing on Uncut News, they bashed her in the chat, and they're in the health industry. They're lacking compassion, in my view. I might be wrong, but I believe so. They don't have compassion. They don't care. Because she should not be in that situation she's in right now. No, sorry.
Correct.
She shouldn't be. No. Sad. And when you bring these things to the forefront, they want to label you what? A troublemaker. And a mischief maker. And a hellraiser. Because you're speaking up for a disenfranchised, a health-wise woman. Right? And it's their fault if she's in the situation there. According to her, somebody tried to call and apologize and blah, 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 blah. Please.
I guess she was supposed to accept the apology and
and hush. Meanwhile, she's suffering.
Yeah, but I would have accepted the apology and let them sort me out because you had to value life. And well,
I think they should take any help that they're getting. That doesn't change the situation.
True.
You know what I mean? That's it. Because, you know, that's a sad situation, man. You know? That's just.
Yeah.
And he said the woman believed it was left open after she delivered her baby, but the medical officials stated the woman suffered a relatively rare condition, and the stitches she initially got at the I gotta take
Denise got the data.
I think she was.
Dear, answer why you're muted.
A relatively rare condition and the stitches had to be removed. Well, the article said that. But if you remove these stitches, you got to keep her in there to care, you know, admit her so she can get proper care until, you know what I'm saying? These people crazy.
What rare condition? But is that why they had to do a C-section as opposed to having her do natural birth?
Oh, she was probably forced. Highly said she was probably forced to take C-section. Don't let them force her. Oh, God. Highly, how you know that? Well, yeah, I sad too. Denise, I sad. Judy, I sad. I'm sad and I'm angry. Sad and I'm angry. Denise G got it. I sent the article.
She sent the article to Hanslim. Did you read the article, Hanslim?
Close the window. Oh. This is it here. I think this is it. Oh well. Oops. Well, approaching top of the hour. Tommy, are you there? 441.
Yeah, I'm very expensive. I'm there.
You're very expensive.
Yes, you want to know if I'm there? Yes, indeed, I'm there. Anslim, can you hear us, Anslim?
I think he's engaged in a conversation off here.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's talking.
I'm trying to prompt him for top of the hour approaching the play. I think the automatic thing will come up.
Yeah.
Well, it was an interesting night. That's all I'm gonna say.
Very, very, very sad night.
Very sad, interesting. Very sad.
I don't know. Are we supposed to not feel anyhow about this?
Sad. Very, very sad. Well, is he there? Top of the hour approaching, you know that or no? I keep saying it. Nobody's hearing me.
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah. So let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM.
Huh?
Hold on. We'll be right back after this.
Close the window.
Hold on.
See what that? I don't know.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. I think Denise sent me an article that I have to look at. Okay.
So.
Yeah. So, closing comments, Tommy?
Life is to be lived, not controlled. These are the words from Ralph Ellison. Again, it's always a pleasure being here. I always say, never look down on a man or woman unless you're giving them a hand up. Love is still the key to life. Love and caring is very important. So we'll see at the next session. Till then, be safe. Love you all.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm multitasking here. Where Diana?
Let me come down here. It's important. In light of tonight's story, I want to say some quotes, and they're circling around compassion. Sympathy. Compassion is sympathy for the suffering of others, paired with a desire to help. Compassion is to look beyond your own pain to see the pain of others, and to have compassion for all beings, rich and poor alike. Each has their own suffering. That's Buddha. Good night, beloved people. The storm ain't feeling too good with this situation here, knowing she has to go to bed like that. But we'll see what we can do. Take care.
Good night, Diana.
Ah, thank you. Yeah. Okay. So, folks, my closing comment is, you seriously have no idea what people are dealing with in their personal life, so just be nice. It's that simple. From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. See you. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Right. Trini Sing the Blues says, good night all. Judy says, just like Imsbert is an outsider that is looting our Treasury Department. Denise closing comments. Good example of real-life healthcare challenges in TNT. How care and compassion is lacking in the way situations are handled does not move us forward in gaining confidence in the healthcare system. That's true. Hailey says, how do force C-section because they want the bed? Okay. Hailey says that how they do that to black women. Every black woman you know have a C-section. Why, eh? I don't know. All right, boy. So you know what? We're going to go out with this song, because this song is the anthem song of the village. Good night, folks. You know.
Just can't go this way.
We keep the flag flying.
I their way. We just can't go on this way. The poor have to slave night and day for next to nothing pay, so they can't see their way. We don't enjoy equal facility like Pharaoh and company, brainwashing we say we free. We just can't go on this way. We just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go on this way. And to make them oppress us pay. We just can't go on this way. So the children could see their way. We just can't go on this way. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go on this way. We just can't go on. We just can't go on this way. No, we just can't go on. We just can't go on this way. No, we just can't go on. We just can't go on this way. No, we just can't go on. Oh Lord, why Lord must we suffer like this? You said that you will take care of the poor, just like you did in Egypt. When Pharaoh had the Israelites in bondage, you delivered them. But here again, we are in the same khaki pants. We have those modern Pharaohs who oppress the poor, who represents Israel. They confuse us with so much lie. Not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please